Hey, I don't know if anybody can hear me. We are testing this out. I'm excited. So I'm streaming to here and there, and I'm testing some stuff out. Yeah. No, me, the host. Oh, that's cute. Oop, gotta say it like that. Oh, okay. That's what we doing. Ain't no boxes today, baby. No. Let's see. Yes, I want rounded corners. All right. This can go away. Hey. Let's see. Hey, you got YouTube open, bro? Who here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, so nice to see everyone. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, so listen, I'm testing this out. So I'm gonna throw the link up. You could just come up, say whatever. I don't care. No disrespectful stuff, but you know what I'm saying. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Let's see here. So I'm gonna drop this link real quick, and people could just come up. Tell me what you're gonna do. Ah, Hassan, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. All right, hit the link. I got plenty of space. Come on. Let's do it. Let's just chop it up. Happy New Year to everybody. Excited to see folks still here. Yeah, let's be. Oh, okay. This year, okay. Let me make sure everybody. Okay, you is a mod. Let me see. I'll make sure I make you a mod. What
What's
it
up, fam?
do? What up? What up?
What's
So nice
up?
to. What's up?
My bad, man. I just saw you live, and then look, I rarely be on YouTube, so I don't know what's going on. I just saw you, and I said,
Come
"Oh shit, I
on.
never seen you for a long
Yes,
time." So I just want to
I
say, "Hey."
know. I know. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support and the love. I'm
Yeah.
still here. You know, um, I don't know if you know, but I'm living up on my property. So
Oh, okay,
now,
that's okay.
yeah, I got the land, and so, but unfortunately, I got a little sick, so I had to come down off my mountain, and then,
Oh, okay, okay.
but I'm
Well, I
chilling with
mean,
my sisters. Yeah, I'm chilling my sister and my brother's spot.
oh,
Um,
okay.
we doing a fundraiser this next week, so I'll be showing y'all that. So I got some things I'm gonna share, and then I'm gonna do another scheduled live. But I wanted to test this out because I'm streaming here and I'm streaming on Instagram. Yeah, I'm fancy. It's
Oh,
2025.
okay. Okay, yeah. Well, happy New Year, and what's up, brother Hassan?
Yes, what's up, Hassan?
How
Welcome.
you how you doing? Happy New Year, guys. Salute. How you been,
Happy New
Chuck?
Year, bro.
Happy
Happy New
New
Year, bro.
Year. Happy New Year.
Congratulations on the
I
break.
cannot believe this New Year went fast, man.
I mean, it's just time to cause some problems. That's all I say. Let's
Oh,
go ahead.
please don't say that. Come on
No, no,
now,
no, no,
chocolate.
no, no. Listen, listen. In a good way. It's time for the
Okay,
nice people to rise up. Enough.
why you
Enough
say
of
that? What?
baloney.
Wait. Why you say that? That's very interesting that you say that. You said it's time for nice people to rise up. I actually agree with you saying. I just want to
Yeah.
know why you say that.
Well, because I think when, like, for me, I'm an activist. I'm a community activist. I'm for the people. If you wanted to give me a like political name, it would be I'm a globalist. I believe in connecting across the world. And what's happening now, we have an opportunity to really unite, even if it is online. So I think when we do things, especially community oriented things, we have been told as a society that you're supposed to be humble. You're supposed to not say anything. You're just supposed to help people, be quiet. No, we need to help people and do something. We need to stop what's going on. We need to change some things. And sometimes a louder voice has to be there. That's what I mean about nice folk. And I know we use the word nice a lot, but people who want to see change, we got to get together and stand up. That's all. I'm just saying we got to be a little louder, make it rougher.
I agree. I agree.
Because I mean,
What you? What? No, I actually agree. I don't know how someone want to put his input. I want to put my
please,
input to it.
yeah, go
Um,
ahead, please.
look, I actually agree with you. You know me, chocolate. I have a big heart, so I love people. I want to
Right?
help the people in the world globally. No
Yes.
matter what it is. And even if we disagree or not, it's still a mutual respect and mutual love. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
No, no, chocolate. I know you say you like to help people. Are you like a natural empath to love? Because I know that you have a big heart too, a big hearted spirit. You
Yeah,
know?
I've been called that. I've been
Yeah,
called asked if I was, or
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was it was crazy. I was in the hospital and a lady came to me in my room one night. Nurse came
Oh
in.
wow. Okay.
She she came in and she was just like, "You have such a good spirit, you know that, right?" And I said, I just try to be the best version of myself I could be. Yes, I've been going through some stuff. I got health issues, those type of things.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
ultimately, I got to wake up where someone else didn't. So why wouldn't I look at that as something precious?
Right.
Something that's,
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because
And
again, you can't have none of this has value without people.
I agree.
Nothing. Nothing. Not the clothes on your back, your furniture, the bed, the TV, the Bitcoin, the anything. If you don't start taking care of people, this is how things crumble. This is how you start to see a decline. Because when we don't take care of each other, we see the outcome. So we don't need to study it anymore. We don't need to go, oh, well, it's this, it's that. Nah, come on, let's do something and really change it. Everybody doesn't want the same thing, but I do think universally, we all want to feel safe. We all want to feel comfortable. We all want to be able to
Mm-hmm.
go in homes and feel like, go in my neighborhood and feel like all of this fear and anger and hatred that's the loudest, we got to get louder. I always think about the movie Dr. Seuss.
Oh,
Harry is a who?
oh, Harry is
Yes,
a who? Yeah, yeah. I know the movie.
yes,
Wow, you watched that? Oh, wow.
yes, yes. Um,
Mhm.
that it still has a wonderful like message, which is everything ain't always what it's saying, and everybody has the right to have a voice, and
You
that's
know,
where I am. Go ahead, baby.
can, can I ask you a question, babe? I love what you're saying, but what is your thoughts on people who are disingenuous and who don't like to help people? Because I know you mentioned earlier about anger, hatred. Those are loud voices, and the people who lack empathy, who are emotionally numb, and all this type of stuff. What is your thoughts on that? Like, I just want to know your thoughts on those type of
Oh,
people
sure.
specifically. Hmm.
What I've learned in life, because I've met those type of people, is
Yeah.
that you will always have agents of chaos. It really is
Hmm.
up to us to find ways to get around those type of people. Leave them where they are, because that why waste my time trying to get somebody, try to convince somebody that people need help. Either you believe that or you don't. And I think we spend
Hmm.
too much time trying to um what's the word, rehabilitate people who don't agree with us. I'm not here to tell you how to feel. Either we
Right.
agree
Yeah, I
or
like
sell.
that.
Yeah, like I'm not here
Hmm.
for that. So as a community driven person, I truly stay and avoid people like that. When you start to show that, I'm good, because you're gonna show it in what you're saying.
Yeah.
Everybody can talk a
Hmm.
good game, but listen to the things they don't say. Listen, look at their face, look in their eyes. Disingenuousness, I think that's a word. It
Yeah, disingenuous. Yeah. What you think, Johnson? Go ahead, go ahead.
I thought it was this. Look, I was putting too much ness on the end of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So it's like I don't. Over the last few years, it's been tough. So I have learned to see the signs of the people who don't want, who really don't want. They either in it for the money or the attention, or sometimes both. So I don't have time for it. I really don't. Those people will always exist. It's almost like anything else on this earth, because human beings can't help themselves. Think about it. If we get on here and start chatting that we love baloney and baloney is the best, I bet you gonna find somebody that's coming to say some
um,
craziness because they like baloney ain't the best. You just always do. Like, it's opposition, and I think some people take it too far, and I think that's why I'm saying now it's about the nice people getting up. It's about the people who care to get louder, because these folks is getting louder. They turning the megaphones up with this bull to keep us divided, keep us confused, keep us scared, and it's like, enough. I've had
mhm.
enough. Either we about to do something, or you can get just go on somewhere. You know
No,
what I
I
mean?
actually.
Like let's
Hmm.
let's make something happen, and then I'm laying here, um, and I'll be talking about it, however long I'm on here. But in my neighborhood, people, poverty is the norm, unfortunately, right? So there, I went to a gentleman who had control of like an empty restaurant, and so he's allowing me to cook there. So we're gonna be doing it next week, where it's a get a meal, give a
Hmm.
meal. So when somebody buy a meal, we put a portion of that money aside for folks who can't.
So get a meal and give a meal, basically,
Right.
and help
You
basically
when
help the
you buy,
community. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
that's it. You
Provide
you
a service for the people. Then
that's it.
is that
Simply put. Simply
is that
put.
okay?
So it's a fundraiser, of course, and I'll be doing it. I'm gonna try to push for like 4 or 5 weeks. Because we want to see it grow. Like,
Hmm.
so once I get to a certain amount of money, we're gonna hire some delivery people and deliver locally so that we can help, because I'm cooking. It's me. I'm doing the work. It's me.
Okay.
It's me. I can't hire nobody yet. Let me just tell you.
Well, sure, you can
But
hire me and Hassan.
if y'all listen, if
Okay.
y'all was close, look, if y'all was
Yeah.
close, I'll hire y'all. Um, so once we get to that level, because there's people out here, that do Uber and that kind of stuff. So I'm like, let me put some money in people's pocket, and they can deliver meals to the folks, and that's it. I'm doing it 3 times a week over the next couple of weeks, because I want to see how people do, how the community takes it. Do they like the food? Whatever. And a meal is just $10, and with that, you get an entree, like a meat. You get two sides. You get a roll, and you get dessert.
Hmm.
So once you buy your meal, and then that's it. We put a portion of the money aside so we can provide other people with food too. That's my whole
That's
goal.
pretty
That's
that's
it.
pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Thanks. Thanks. I'm a live streaming. I'm a
Oh, you
live
gonna live
stream.
stream it too?
Yeah. So
Are you gonna do
people.
it on IG too?
Yeah, yeah. I really like this. Like, I'm testing it
Okay.
out for the first time. So that's why I just jumped on. Was like, hey, what's
Oh,
good?
okay.
What's up? Shout out to the chat. Bougie, what's up? Happy New Year, love. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So nice to see you. So I'm trying to get into that place. But I apologize. I went all down the street. Hassan, how do you feel about those type of people who are always wanting to
Dis
be
But
disingenuous?
disingenuine.
what's interesting, Chucklin? Me and you had
Yeah.
that conversation a
Hmm.
year a year ago and 1 year and 1 month ago, back in 2023.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Those people we're never going to get rid of, no matter what we do, what we
Right.
say, what time we're in. It's like this. We can arrest 50,000 criminals, right? And put them in prison,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what. Tomorrow, guess what? We got another 50,000. It's never
Yeah, they're
ending.
not going nowhere.
They're
Right.
not
It's
going.
how we deal. Yeah, I agree with that.
And sometimes the good person might turn evil because of the people around him who treat him bad
Mm-hmm.
or her bad. They rob him. He try to be nice, trying to be humble, but eventually everybody's gonna explode, you know.
Right.
And then when you explode, you're the bad guy, like you're the bad person.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Hold on, didn't you just see what they did to me? I stayed quiet and quiet and quiet. So and people don't give a damn, sadly. So what I learned in life and in these internet, you've been in the game for a while, chocolate. Never explain yourself. Fuck it. If they want to believe the lie or the bull BS they put on you,
Uh-huh.
let them
Yeah.
play. Let
Right. I don't
but
even deal. It is what it is. I'm still here.
and tell you what, like, wait, Hassan did what? Yeah, yeah, I did it. Just get away from you. Believe it? Get away from me. You heard what? Oh, yeah, yeah, that's
Exactly.
you. Get away from me.
Exactly.
Like,
I
come
was
on,
just
man.
talking to my sister about that because sometimes I must be doing something. You giving me headspace for free. I'm on your mind like that. Thumbs up.
So crazy. It's so crazy, Chocolate and Hassan.
Yeah.
I dealt with a situation that y'all saying recently, and it was somebody that used to talk to, and when I told that person, first of all, I'm gonna put in words. It's gonna be hard for me how I'm putting it. Just work with me, y'all. Just work with me. So it's crazy how Hassan said it better than I'm gonna say it, but it's crazy how you saying it because I could definitely understand your perspective on both sides. And I dealt with somebody who I told them that specifically that I would never try to hurt them, and then the crazy part about it was their intentions was very had an agenda. You get what I'm saying? Especially when you show genuinity to people. And when I say genuine, I'm talking about you really care about the person. You genuinely want the best for that person. But the other person, their agenda is to want to destroy you. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy because this person that I was there for, I was able. First of all, chocolate. The
Yeah.
person called my phone and asked for help to help them
Okay.
with their car repair, and they
Okay.
drive a Lexus. Oh, you have you seen a
Oh,
Lexus car? Have you seen a Lexus?
yes. I've
Yeah.
seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the person asking for their help, and I was their friend, and they asked for me to help them out. So I said, yeah, I'll help you out. You're my friend. Of course, I'll help you
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, because I think of community service. I said, okay, if you're my friend, I'm gonna just help you out. You know what I'm saying? That's what friends do,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
So I give her the money. So I asked her how much the car repairman need. She told me the amount. It was 320. So I was like, okay, I got 400. I'll give it to you. So you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Give it to her.
Okay.
Boom. I give it to her. Since then, about a couple weeks later, my auntie died. So I had an aunt die. I literally told the lady in her face that my auntie died, and I just want her support, her care. Guess what the lady did to me?
What she
She said,
do?
"Oh, I'm not a licensed therapist." Literally by my auntie's death. My aunt's death. Literally.
That's what I mean about in like you was talking about disingenuous people. Intent.
Hmm.
You don't
Yeah.
know what a person's intentions are until something happens and you find out. I don't care how you may, unless you a psychic, like straight out the box, like you can see it
Yeah.
all the future. There is not one relationship that started where everybody they knew exactly how each other were in situations. And it's wild you say that because I my ex and I, we had gone on a trip to Vegas. This was early in our relationship. And he got a phone call while we was there. His one of his closest friends had died. And
Damn.
so he thought, he didn't know how I was going to react, right? Here's the situation. Here's where you start to learn people on an intimate level, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that I'm a natural nurturer, caregiver, caretaker. I enjoy helping people. It's not something like I'm trying to please everyone. I enjoy seeing other people be okay. So when he was upset, and I just sat there and comforted him, and I said, whatever you need me to do, I'm here, and we'll go from there. And I think a lot of times, though, if you don't understand how things feel for yourself, if you can't read the room for yourself, yeah, nah, you will say some crazy shit like old girl just said to you. There are people who are like that, babe. Unfortunately.
Hey, it is. Look, let me tell you something about to
But
you and Hassan. I did not. Oh, go ahead, Hassan. I thought you were gonna say something, brother.
no,
Oh,
go ahead. Finish what you guys
oh
say. Go
no.
ahead. Go ahead.
I actually agree with you on chocolate. I just never thought
Hi,
people could
Wawa.
be. I just
No,
cannot
go ahead,
be.
babe.
Oh no, no. I was just saying this. I just cannot believe that people can be so scornful and so demonic. I could say demonic to do that
Hmm.
to you as a person, especially all you did was being there for them as a good-hearted person, looked out for them. You know what I'm saying? And for them
Right.
to do that to you as a person, it's like that's inhuman. That
Why?
just it
Yeah.
just kind of messed my mind up more. And
Hmm.
because I never thought old girl would do that, I thought like, yo, I thought you were my friend. I thought we was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Which is a
And
natural thing. That's
yeah, yeah,
natural.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no bad intentions to her, nothing like that. But she blocked me. And the crazy part was my sister, chocolate. I got sisters, man. My sisters was woo boy. You should see my sister face. They was all raised up, and if your sisters are very overly protective over their family members, because you got sisters too, chocolate. So you know how that goes. You know, I'm pretty sure Hassan knows too. Like calls our family too.
Oh
Being
yeah.
protective, being protective over your family member, right? Man, my sister was so raised. It was so raised up. I got blocked that night. You know what I'm saying? Because I flipped out. Because
Wow.
you know what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
my I didn't mind you, I ain't say nothing no disrespectful, no profanity, but I did put some pressure, and the girl had the nerve to even block me, and my sister texted her
Hmm.
everything. The
Yeah.
girl
Yeah.
blocked my sister and everything, and guess what she did? She
Mm.
requested $300 out of my cash app.
No. What? Wait.
Yeah, I swear to God, my mama, man. I
It
looked at
is the
everybody looked at her crazy, man.
audacity. Oh, that's the audacity for me. Holy
Hmm.
snack balls. But did you?
Yeah.
So
So
that relationship has ended, right?
no, my
The
relationship been
friendship.
ended. No,
Yeah.
man. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
uh, to be honest with you,
Sure.
it blew my mind. It just blew my mind a lot of things, right? What I did with the 300, I did it right back because I knew something deep down my heart. God says in my heart, like, be a bigger person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So my sister and them, they're like, no, don't do it. Next, within like 2, 3 months later, my mother passed away. So I recently lost my mom. Right, this
Oh, I am
year.
so sorry to hear
Yeah,
that.
it's okay. It's okay. So I was very devastated, and
Yes,
my
understandable.
sister and them, they cash app her, let her know my mom died. The girl literally requests $50 and put a $50 kiss on the cash app, bro. I was like,
Come
man,
on,
ain't that some
come on.
coward? I was like, that was the most cowardly shit I ever seen in my whole life.
What?
Yeah, and the whole situation was about my auntie's death. There was nothing more, and it
Mm-hmm.
was nothing about no sex,
Right.
nothing. It was all about my auntie's death and my mom's death. And I never seen somebody do wicked things like that. Never. And
Oh,
when you Hassan talking about when Hassan was talking about the criminals, how to arrest the criminals, they were always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You can't get rid of them.
yeah, exactly.
So I was like, man,
Well,
I never thought.
not even
Yeah,
just criminals, love, but people. Listen, when we talk about how the human, we
Mm-hmm.
still are learning who we are. I never underestimate what a human being could be. Now you break it down to gender and all that kind of stuff. But it really is about whether that's your friend, whether that's your the lady or whatever it may be. The discernment is sometimes you miss it. You miss those moments where this person has shown who they are, and at least even as a friend, she showed you who she really was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but go ahead, Asa. Go ahead.
look at it like this: the world problems never gonna end, right? There's always something. Even if you want to help the world, other people. So your circle, your family, and your friends, those are the people, sadly they say, you gotta keep an eye on. Why? Because those 95% of your time spent with them. So you gotta know your people. Forget, okay, we get it, we all love each other, blah blah blah. Put that to the side. Know your people. What do I mean? In your family and your friends, who's the jealous one? Who starts drama? Who's the hatred one? Who has bitterness? Who's the kind one? Who's the reasonable one? Who's unreasonable? Once you start figuring that out in your circle, the close circle that you have, when they lash at you or they do something to you, then you have a better understanding why they're coming at you that way. Oh, she likes drama. He just jealous. I got money. He's just a hateful person. It is what it is. We all have enemies. Chocolate can tell you. She's been on the internet for a while. Everybody has an
Yeah, she been longer than us.
Yeah, everybody has an enemy. Everybody plotting against you. Even in
Exactly. Yes.
even in real life. You're muted, Chocolate. You're muted. You're still muted.
You still muted, love. Like your mic. Your
Muted.
mic. We
Yeah.
see you, but you're muted.
Yeah, so you're always
Yeah,
gonna
go
have
ahead, Asa.
an enemy. Probably sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't see it until it slaps you. That's why you gotta take a step back and pay attention, like what pissed them off, how they come at you and they get upset in their good times and bad times. Who's really there for you? And only you can answer that. Only me know who I give a damn about and who I can trust, right? No one can tell you. And again, there's two types of people. X, your uncle, such and such. Be careful, watch out. Now that person, it could be one or two things. He could be telling you the truth, or he might start a drama. So for you, the best way to do it is don't dismiss him because oh, he's my uncle or my auntie or my friend. No, take a step back, listen what he said, and keep an eye on whoever he warned you about. Then you see if he's telling the truth or he or she trying to start some drama. When somebody tells you something, listen what they got to say and take a step back. And now you keep an eye on him and whoever the person they warned you about. Because that's a lot of people what they mess up at. Oh, that's my uncle, that's my auntie, that's my girlfriend, that's my such and such. They will never do something, and then they get bitch slapped later on. So take a step back and realize what they're saying. No, you're still muted. Your mic is messed up. Nothing. No.
I
No.
love what you say, Hassan.
But
We just waiting for you. Chocolate. You still muted, babe.
it's true though. Like X right now. Like I don't know if you have a channel on. You being on a panel, being in a chat, somebody right now
Hmm.
plotting against you. X chocolate been in the same thing. Sometimes you be in a drama, you don't even know you're part of a drama. I'm talking about this internet stuff,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. Hmm.
it can be effective in real life. You never know. Everybody has an enemy. Either you pay attention to it. It can be your best friend. Your best friend could be this motherfucker got a new car, he got a new job, he got a new girlfriend. Because again, the same person who's giving you advice, good advice, is the same person want you to see your downfall. It's like when somebody tells you get a job and trying to motivate you, but at the same time, you're not going to get better than me. You see, by it is fucked up how people are, and I seen it firsthand.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
So you just got to keep an eye on everything. Everybody's suspect until because only you can answer whoever you really, really, really trust. I can answer who I really, really trust. But even with that, you got to be careful because in this life, you never expect the unexpected. You'd be surprised what people do. People do anything, like I say, and it's true. People do anything for money. Humans, they got crazy. People sold people, people deleted people
Oh
kidnapped.
man, yeah, definitely, bro. People can lie about a lot of things and do things. I'm in agreement with you, bro.
And
Yeah,
here's the worst part: when somebody puts a lie on you, is bad. Have you noticed once, like let's say somebody did something right, and they
yeah.
admit, okay, you know what, I did ABC, did it, I'm sorry. This person, man or woman, in the hot seat, another person comes, takes advantage of that. So what they
Hello.
do, they add extra
Oh, we
like,
hear
yeah,
you now.
we can hear you now, and
We hear you
Okay,
now,
cool.
beautiful.
and
Yeah.
they're making the
Uh,
situation worse, and they added more lies.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And people have done that. You
Yeah.
don't believe me?
I
Fucking
mean, like I
chocolate.
said, I have had many a situation where, unfortunately, because I'm what some people would say odd, or I just look at life differently, or I act or respond in a way that people are surprised. I was bullied in school. You know what I'm saying? I went through that. I went through trying
phase.
to be other people for other people because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. I was raised to be a wife to someone, have children, and that kind of lifestyle. That was what my mother was instilling in me. However, we both realized that that wasn't me. Not one. I don't know whose wife I may or may not be. I'm not worried. It's okay. But that's what I mean by allowing people to be who they are. We have a hard time doing that when it's something different that some people get offended. If you don't want to play the same way they do, people get offended. I mean, people think about it. People have lost their lives over nothing, like literally nothing, just an
Yeah,
idea or a thought. So the human ability to go from 0 to 60 is just a part of our makeup. Now it's up to us though. Now the thing we can control is how we react to those things. And like when Hassan was talking about, I was going through a lot, and then for at that time coming out here, being on YouTube was something an escape for me because life wasn't what I wanted it to be. I'm fighting, scratching, trying to pull nothing and make something. However, I understand that people don't know me off this screen, right? I also understand that no one owes me anything, but I also have had to learn that if I need help, I'm gonna ask. The only thing you can tell me is no. Because and it's not even that I can't do things on my own. I'm just saying if I ever was in that position again, because thankfully, through the strength of and love and support of many, I made it to my land. I made it to my land, and
Uh
but
huh.
my house blew down though, y'all. I had to tell you that.
really?
Oh no.
Yes, my house blew down. That's why I'm at my sister's right now.
What the?
Oh no.
Well, it's okay. I mean, I'm an amateur
Are you
builder.
okay though? Oh well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm fine.
So
It
you
ended
you
up.
be having that beautiful smile most times. It just every time you be saying, "I'm okay." Like, come on now, we know you, chocolate.
But chocolate, you know what? You're a business
Yeah,
person.
But you're
I
a
know,
businesswoman though.
dude.
I
Go ahead, Hassan.
try.
No, but here's the thing, though. We gotta also reckon that when people say change, right? Some people
Mm-hmm.
don't want to change. You gotta leave them up
Right.
the edge.
Right.
But here's the thing, though. When people
Mm-hmm.
change, we gotta be careful. Because not every change is a good thing. It can be a nightmare. You just created a monster at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta watch out who we telling. That's why you know your people, your
Mm-hmm.
family, your circle. You know your
Who
people
is
better.
it?
Yeah, when you tell them, oh wait, if he or she change, we're gonna create a monster. So we gotta
Mm-hmm. We
relax.
got back up. Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
think
think
they're bad now. They can be worse.
it could be. It could be. And so what I find in and what I do, I love the study of human behavior anyway. I'm into psychology and sociology and all that stuff. Because again, nothing else matters if we don't exist.
Yeah, I got a good question
Like,
though.
go ahead.
Like, I want to know what when Hassan says about change.
Hmm.
What about the people who don't want to take accountability for their actions? Like, don't even they hurt you.
You got to leave them where they are, babe.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
leave them. Keep your distance. Block them
Move
out.
on. Yeah.
Hmm.
You don't owe anyone to stay connected to negativity or toxicity, right?
Right.
I think
Hmm.
of it like this. If you saw the sign that said the chemicals will burn your face off, are
Yeah.
you going to walk over there and lay your face on it?
No,
Right,
that's not
that's your
common sense.
that's
Right.
your normal person, right? That's your
Hmm.
regular thought process. But there's some people out there that will put their face on that. And you want to and if you're not that type of person, you want to stay away from people like that. They have their own tribe, believe me. They got
And
friends too.
yeah,
they they got other
well,
weirdo friends too cuz they weirdos together. So don't
but
worry about trying to convince people
just stay.
to care about you, to see you for who you are. Either they are or they're not. I mean, and that is the truth. I'm gonna look at you and try to be a part of your life in a positive way. Why do I want to come in with the intention to hurt you? But I think a lot of times, again, when you don't deal with, excuse my language, but when you don't deal with your shit, I don't care if you're in an intimate relationship or not. This is why we talking about therapy all the time. This is why people are getting assistance with communication, trying to understand themselves. Because if you think about it, we've been in a society for a long time that told us exactly what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and where to do it. Being unique was a problem. It's the same country. I don't know why people think they ancestors ain't living. You think they stopped teaching their kids this? This is why it still go on. It's generational.
Exactly. Hmm.
People who,
Yeah, yeah. Never, never
that's
try to
just it. Go ahead,
satisfy
Hassan.
everybody.
You
My
can't.
bad, my
There's
bad,
no
Chuck.
way. No, 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 please. Go ahead.
No, yeah, you never try to satisfy everybody because you can, because everybody's gonna be mad at you no matter what. And two, you sometimes you gotta let go. If they want to leave, all right,
Yes.
leave.
Ooh.
Get away from
Yes.
me. Don't
Hmm.
force it to stay. If they want to leave, just let it be. It is what it. And don't feel bad about it. Fuck them.
Right.
I agree.
Like
Hmm.
it. Your. I'll give you this.
Hmm.
When you are involved with someone or just another person in your life, always remember how does that person make you feel about you, right? It's like when you with somebody and in the honeymoon phase, as they call it, the energy and what's being given at the moment, I know that you're thinking about me. I know that you have these feelings about me. You sharing these things with me. We don't have to talk. We understand. We energize together. But if you are in a relationship with someone who doesn't do that for you or make you feel
Hmm.
like you're you're a priority
A
in their
valuable person.
lives,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
because you are, whether you're
Yeah.
with them or not. However, in a relationship, I know people say, "Oh, it's work, it's work." It's working on who you are so you can be better in the relationship. I attribute it to football, right?
Hmm.
The dedication of teamwork. The
Mhm.
dedication of, okay, when things get tough, when my boy get knocked down, if somebody, get hurt, this is what we gonna do. And they do it. So it's the ability of the individual to then get with another individual and create something better. That's why things come in twos, right? You got to split
Mhm.
an egg. You got to, every day night. Like there's some stuff going on, and I think finding your peace and holding on to it, there's nothing wrong with it. And if somebody come and try to disturb it, tell them to put their face on the stuff that's gonna burn it off. Like, don't waste my time. It's okay if you don't like me. It's okay if
Mhm.
you don't agree with me. It's okay if you didn't like my food or my breath was stinking. Things happen, but it's how you react to them. You know? And that's all. And I think a lot of times we've gotten so far away from enjoying each other's company because we're so into playing this game with each other. So then we become numb and desensitized even within our relationships.
Yeah, people start giving up on love and all types of things. Even families. Yeah,
Well, I
and
think
community.
because you have to, I think the thing that us as human beings, and then I'm going to just say us as Americans, because we're such fickle people. Our society is very fickle. One day it's amazing, next day you trash, right?
Yeah.
However, no matter what that's happening, and that's why they call it like pop music. All that means is popular music. What most of the people in that particular spot is listening to. That's it, right? But it's put up on a pedestal. That's pop music, right? That's different than, and now you got your R&B chart, you got your hip hop chart, and now it's just hip hop, so it don't matter. But what I'm saying is, you can have that strength, and you can connect and be all these different things within your relationship. It is how you and that person react to it. That's all y'all got. Talk it through. Just try. Write it down. If you can't talk to each other, write it down. Write a letter. Walk away. Write a letter. Walk away. Because sometimes you need to, like, we forget to have fun with each other. We forget to just allow each other to just be. And
I
I
agree with
think,
you. Oh, I
yeah,
was gonna
go
say
ahead.
something.
No. You're fine. Go ahead,
No,
please.
I agree with you. I agree with you, babe, because it's like, for example, when I told old girl, like, look, I'm not here to stress you out. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I will never stress you out. I'm not here to trauma bomb you, love bomb you, stuff like that. I got blocked because of all that. By me speaking about love, trust, and loyalty, and me not telling her that I will never hurt you and stuff like that. You feel me? By
Yeah.
me being that authentic, original with my intentions. You get what I'm saying? Chocolate, and then my sister and them, they're like, is she slow? Like the girl talking about, is she slow? Because you ain't saying nothing bad to the
She's not,
girl.
she wasn't for you, babe.
Yeah, I know that now. But I'm just saying, like, during the time period, like, man, my family was tripping. Like, they're like, they was thinking that the girl was not even intelligent, love, because they're like, she can't not be that
Because they
intelligent.
know you. They know you and they love you. They
Yeah,
see you where you are. And that's why I said the person that you want in your life, you want them to see you the same way.
exactly.
They
Yeah, I agree. Hmm.
But I think a lot of us get afraid of that. You gotta think about that.
That's what I was going to tell
I'm
you about people being afraid of that. Yeah,
Let me ask
yeah.
you this
Hmm.
question. I'm gonna ask you a
Go ahead.
question. Do you think, and this is just a out the way, like, what do you want to call it? Like a,
General
I'm just
question.
making it. Nah, I'm just making this shit up. Okay, so it's not
Oh,
real.
okay.
Nothing has happened yet. Okay, great, thanks. Okay.
A
So
scenario.
yeah,
The-
thanks.
okay. You're welcome.
So okay, wait. The scenario is: are you more afraid of a pew pew, or are you more afraid of giving your heart to someone? Which one are you
Ooh,
more
I
afraid
I get
of?
I can get. See, I'm not afraid. Well, I'm gonna let Hassan go first because I know he wants to take it. But I'm not afraid to get my heart hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Okay,
have that
okay,
because I know because this is
okay.
how I look at it. This is how I look at it,
Yeah,
chocolate. So by me answering that question, I'm
yeah,
not afraid. I got a big heart. I've been hurt
right.
before plenty of times, dealing with life in general. But
Been
I
there,
was
done
able
it.
to. I was able to have the tiger of the heart. You know what I mean by
Yeah,
that.
right.
I had the
Yes, I
lion of
do.
the heart. And have a strong heart.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid of adversities or any pain. And I know that most people deal with they cope differently with dealing with pain. They cope
Hmm.
different. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
me by me answering your question, I say be afraid of opening your heart to others, to people. I'm
No,
not afraid to do that. Yeah,
just giving your
give your heart to
either
somebody. Yeah,
are you
yeah.
more afraid of the pew pew or giving your heart to somebody? Which one was scarier?
Pew pew.
Right on. Okay, that's perfect. Your whole answer was great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hassan,
Go ahead,
please.
Hassan.
Oh, damn.
Did I
He
stump
probably
your
don't want to
mind?
answer it. It's
No,
okay,
no.
I
Hassan.
stumped.
For me, it's the heart because you don't want to show too much love
Yeah.
to somebody, and they turn around and just stab you in there. Because everybody
Oh,
react different. Because everybody react different. Some people
Exactly.
go
Yeah.
sad
Hmm.
and drink, and some people lose it and they might end up in prison.
right.
Depends on
Thank you for
depends
saying that, Hassan. Go ahead.
depends on the person. So people got to be careful who they playing with. You know.
Right, exactly.
I
And that
remember you
is
said
the
my bad. I
um
remember you
no, no,
said
no,
a
no. Go ahead.
you
Go ahead.
you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that was a long time ago. You said you were talking to your pastor, and you
Mhm.
said, "Be careful." Well, he was talking about men. Be careful who you
Oh,
piss on, because that
yeah,
could be his
right.
last moment and snaps on you.
Right, like say hello, smile at a person.
Yeah,
Like when
yeah,
you walk in, oh, that's so cool. You remember Hassan. Oh, that
yeah,
it is like my pastor told me, he said, you never know where somebody's head is at, right?
yeah, yeah,
You can see turmoil on somebody's head. Like you can see somebody upset, you see somebody crying, but you don't know if they on their last pew, like Hassan said. And so my pastor was like, if somebody look at me, I'll give them a nod or I give them a smile and I keep pushing. He said, because you just never know where a person's head at. Maybe that saved your life. Maybe that person needed to see the smile, but don't, you just never know. And don't
never
assume.
under, yeah,
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
underestimate nobody.
That's all right. And it's not that you're being um mean about it. Yes, we should be guarded. We only get one body, right? This is it, I think. This how this work for now. Is that once it's over, so it's over. So why do I want to waste my time feeling uncomfortable in my relationship rather than to just cut it off and move on with life? People are around. We ain't gonna run out of people, so you can't run out of meeting somebody that could be your friend. Like that's how I look at it. Like we, come on now, we can do this. This is good, right? Let's. If we do start to commune more together on online and offline, I think it would make people better. We was talking about opening up a hugging business, a mobile hugging business, which just drive to major cities, and when we there, if you need a hug, come get your hug. Come get your hug.
All right, I need a hug.
Sometimes we all, I think we all do. You sometimes you need that. Whoo, let me just relax myself
Man,
and
I,
lean on somebody else for a second. You know.
I agree because when I lost my aunt and
Mm,
my mother, I was grieving my sister. Then they all made sure I was catered to. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And because sometimes especially if you're a hardworking person, you take care of family and stuff like that. Wherever your disposition is, Most times people talk about therapy, but sometimes most people probably need a hug for the things they go through. You know what I'm saying? It's like that release of stress.
Hmm.
And it's like, man, look, when I was like, I'll give you an example. Um, the lady lied to my face that she's in survival mode in the trenches, right? But she's working in temp agency job, working as insurance teleoperator. You know the teleoperator people that work in insurance company.
Hmm.
Chocolate. Yeah,
Yes.
but the girl who drives a Lexus but lied to me that she's in survival mode. And when she did that to me, and then when she texts me that
Hmm.
oh, I love how you implement your word, it makes me want to get closer to you. Then she says something really slick, that she said, oh, I know you start your second job, and I know you're more able to beat her for me and release some stress. The second job part was the one that really threw me off. You know what I'm saying? And can you hear me?
Wow.
You get what I'm
I'm
saying?
here.
Yeah,
I'm here.
yeah. It
I'm
it
here.
threw it threw me off because I never expected her to say something like that from her. I never saw her say no stuff like that
Right.
to me.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Hmm.
So when Hassan talked about earlier about people's hidden agendas, how people give your heart to, and mind you, the lady told me in my face that she's stressed out. She said I was too stressed to be in a relationship, everything, all that. You know what I'm saying? I told the lady right in her face, look, I'm not here to stress you out. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to trauma bond you, love you on me. I'm giving you a real conversation, a thoughtful conversation.
Right.
Everything I said to her was positive, and I even told her, look, I just want love, trust, and loyalty. This and that. Letting her
Hmm.
know my expression and everything. I got
Yeah.
blocked after it, even with my auntie. When I told her my auntie died, I got flipped out by my auntie. I got blocked because of all that, all that.
Well, you know what? I say this to you.
Yeah,
I hate that you had to experience that with someone. And I know it
hmm,
hurt because
it does. Yeah,
regardless, it feels as though it is a betrayal. It's a betrayal of a level of trust that you've given someone. I have a hard time trusting people, and I know where it comes
okay.
from.
Mm-hmm.
I am always one eye open type of person. Well, as my sister said, I got eyes in the back of my head, but I don't. Just let everybody know. But what I look at is I just try to pay attention and stay aware of where I am. And it was so funny because in talking about relationships, when I was on my girl show, Evo, shout out to her, I was on there yesterday. And like I said, I'm single. I have no kids. And I've explained, the majority of my life I was taking care of my family, and I did have relationships between there. I was engaged. All those happy girl things that people think that all women want. And going through all that let me know, hey, nah, I think I need to take a break. I'm gonna take myself off the market here. And
Mhm.
not because I love men, I love you all, you guys are great. However, it becomes, how should I put it? I had to disappear for health reasons, right? I had to take care of myself because I hadn't been. Um, and then I also was still holding on to, getting Chocolate Earth to the next level and doing certain things even through that. And I say all that and I share all that because when your life is in are these different places, if you have someone in your life and you want a mate in your life, I need somebody I can feel safe and I can trust. I haven't felt that. I haven't found that yet. And so, I'm a chill out. I'll date from time to time, but I'm not looking
Well,
for something like, serious like this.
I mean, chocolate probably gets a joke, but let's hope the British don't come right now. Remember the British?
Oh, you talk about Simon? Oh Lord. I done heard his name twice already since I've been back up here. Like coming out here, somebody else said that to me. Please don't say his name the third time. It's gonna show up like Beetlejuice. Okay, so leave me
Oh,
alone.
yes. He's been everywhere, trolling
Leave me
everybody.
alone. Yeah.
But
You know what's up? That is Hassan.
That
I'ma
was
need
interesting to
you.
say that. Mm-hmm.
You- not to be a historian right now. I appreciate the support, but no.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm joking. I don't care about that. That was an interesting thing because I let it ride so long because he was just so adamant. I love you, chocolate. Stop. That's my brother, y'all. He keep being him. Because my family know he proposed. He was gonna tell me I needed to come to England. That's a story in itself. Look, I write all this stuff down. I'm writing a book. I told you, writing a book because I don't. Again, it's the study of my own social interactions with people, even online. We're
Chocolate.
still we're still human beings behind these screens.
Guess what I found out? Guess who else is there with you in Arizona?
Whew.
Poppy Blanco. You know Poppy Blanco?
Yeah, I remember Poppy Blanco. He was talking shit to me too. He came in.
He's in Arizona. Guess who else was in Arizona?
Who? You was in Arizona?
No, I
Oh
am in Arizona.
wow.
No, we're all in Arizona.
Shut up. You guys are here?
Yeah,
Okay, bet.
Poppy
Okay,
Blanco.
bet.
Poppy Blanco's in Scottsdale. I'm in Phoenix.
Okay, bet. So here's what's gonna happen. Once I get things right, I'm gonna invite y'all up. So y'all
All
can
right.
come up to the property and film yourselves. I would appreciate the company. It'd be cool.
Yeah, Poppy Blanc. Yeah, yeah. I just get him on IG and we're good to go. Yeah, we're
That's
close.
awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, bet. Oh well, she's gonna say, wait a minute, hold on. So I could be a bride set. Girl, didn't I say don't say his name no more? Y'all stop. I haven't talked to this man since last summer, I think. So that was yes, close to a year, I think.
No, well, 2023.
He started this though earlier though, Hassan. I met Simon a year before that, and I didn't like him because he was talking some crazy shit. And I said, I'm not that woman. And here's the fun part. This is why I share. I know my culture is very close to the vest. It's hard for us to share intimate things. But I am at the place in my life where it's like there are women just like me out here, single, no children, maybe they did. Um she said I removed it. Mom, what's up? What's up, sis? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I will say this. All my experiences with men have been out of control. If I told y'all the craziness that I've had to go through, y'all wouldn't believe me. Y'all wouldn't believe me. You think I
I
was
might,
crazy?
I
I
Look,
might
believe
I
me. You
say,
grew up in the same city.
I'll tell
So
you, I'll tell you this. I had one dude throw himself out the car one time because he didn't want me to go home.
damn.
I've been locked into an apartment because he didn't want me to leave. Um, the other one broke up with me because I got sick.
What the?
Wait, hold on. The other one tried to drag it out forever, and then he stalked me for like 16 years. So listen, I got plenty of information. And then in the middle, not to count the dudes I just went out and hung out with. You know what I'm saying? Because I dated, meaning you got on dates. Not you sleeping with anybody, but you go out to see, hey, how you doing? Are you crazy? All right. Are we looking for the same thing? I done gone speed dating before. Like the I have plenty of stories. Let me tell you. So Simon is added to the list of really that's disturbing. And all it was still it's a control factor. He told me I was trying to be a man. That right there ended it for me.
Damn. No, I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say is Simon. He just likes to have fun and cause chaos in this internet stuff.
You know what? It be different. Like I said, people who they are online and who they are intimately can be day and night, right? And I'm
Yeah.
not saying that's Simon, but I will say that a lot of that is bravado, and that I leave it there, you know, because it it is time for people to kind of be honest with the fact that if you just want to mess around, say that. Like, give a person a choice. If you want, are you dating me because you think you want to marry me, or you want me around long term? Just say that.
Man, look, you know what's so crazy about you saying that, Chocolate?
Well,
I agree with you 100%. I don't know why you always right. You be look, sometimes you be so right with it. I just like, dang. It's just that it just
what?
bothers me.
Thank you. I
It
think.
just no, it just bothers me that most people don't reveal their intentions up front. They just don't reveal their intentions like you said earlier about, okay, if are you dating to marry me or you just want to mess around, and people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They
Well,
just well,
we were taught not to do that. That's
yeah,
impolite. Think about it. You've
yeah,
been
it
taught
is
that it's a
impolite.
game. It's a game, right? If you
Ye-
playing a game, then you're not gonna be as transparent. Because what you're doing is you're trying to protect your interests. You're not trying to get to know somebody. You
Exactly,
want to get
yeah.
what you want to get what you want and move on. Okay, cool. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like I said, people may believe me or not. Um, my mother raised me to date. I went out on dates. I met people. I went out. I did different things. I traveled. I put myself in different situations because I wanted to see what the world was like outside of my own. Because sometimes you have to find a way to make that work for you. Like I said, you are avoiding the bad people, but sometimes the bad people, you don't know they're bad until it's too late. Now you
Yeah, because
hurt,
a
you
lot of
know.
people put facade. Like, for example, my sister told me this one time, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know you and Hassan gonna agree to this, but my sister said this to me. She said you gotta make a person wait intimately.
In
You know what
some
I'm saying?
situations, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
also, I agree with your sister. I want to just add to
yeah,
it. Mentally should come first. Pause. But mentally, it that is what, ask the questions, have the conversation, get to know someone. And I think that is the scarier part. That's why people are willing to keep it surface. Okay, boo, it ain't working. Well, move on. Okay, that's cool. Listen, I have nothing against. If it don't work, move. Don't waste people time. Okay. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in sticking with
yeah.
somebody for 4, 5 years waiting for them to change. It's up to you. If you cool with it, I love it. But if you're looking for more, which you are worth more, because whatever you want has worth. If you want a woman to be a particular type of way with you, there's a woman out there that is like that. It's just finding that person. Is the trait in the package? Because see, that gets in our way too. The
It
traits
goes
of
both
the
ways
of
though.
the right, exactly.
You
And
know, you
that's
can't be
why I
one sided with
said,
it. You know. Yeah,
but that's what I mean. I think people, it's still kind of one sided, because again, we have now the revolution of women taking the lead in whether or not I'm going to have a relationship or not. And that became an issue when women stopped sleeping with men at different rates based on whatever statistics they took. Folks who read that stuff was like, oh my God, what? Do you know people are having sex less now? Like just your everyday 1, 2, 3. We ain't talking
hmm
about the adult industry or anything like that, because they don't have time. They don't feel attractive. They don't, their mind ain't in it. Stressed and everything else. And so now here we go. So it's a process, just like anything else. You have to decide. I'm a hopeless romantic. A lot of people may not believe that, but I am. I used
hopeless
to
romantic. Oh Lord. Oh
yes,
no.
yes, yes. Why not? Why
No,
not?
I'm playing. I was just playing with you. I'll be playing around.
I know, I know.
Hey,
You know what? Go ahead, Hassan. Yes,
My bad.
please.
But this conversation's
No,
been great. I appreciate you. Welcome back. Hopefully, you do
thank
more
you,
lives.
Hassan.
But before
Yes.
I, Happy New Year. But before I leave, I'm gonna share with you three channels. Hopefully, you check them out. If
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
because you like to, uh, to be informed, to look at different things, different perspectives.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
Please, thank you. I appreciate it, Hassan.
No problem.
Welcome,
All right,
hustler and
Hassan.
muscular.
Wait, do you have an IG, right? Chocolates.
Here, I put it in here. I don't care. Here it is right here, huh? It's at Shakira Janae. That's my name. I said
It's crazy that you got Shakira.
yeah.
That's my cousin name.
That here you go. I put it in the chat. Oh, why didn't I put it in the private chat? What a mo head. Hold on, y'all. There we are. I don't know if you can see it. If not, I'm putting it in a private chat. But yes, please. I love to
Wait.
venture out on the internet. I've never been to the dark web. I'm not doing
Oh no, no, don't go there,
Don't
please.
do it. It's
that.
dangerous.
Don't do it.
I the only reason I said I'm not gonna do it is because I know they're not gonna fix my credit for free. So I'm not going to the dark web. I don't have that
Man,
kind of money. I don't have-
first of all, how you doing, chocolate? Long
I
time no
am.
see.
I
What's up,
know. I
Hustler?
know. I missed you guys. I missed you guys.
Good to
I'm.
know. And
Yes, of
second of
course.
all, I've
Yes.
heard too many horror stories about the dark web. So please don't do it.
Yes. Oh no, I was just joking. I ain't going to the dark web. I promise.
Them motherfuckers would track your address, find you, and do you in. The people that run
Oh,
that
I
stuff.
hope not. Dang, not do me in. I remember one time my mother, I was selling this like those things that you pop up. Usually it'd be at weddings or something like that. They pop up the tent like you can go through and they have
Wedding
food or
poppers.
whatever. Not many problems. Like the buildings are like tents. Like you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like those big tents. So I had one of those when I used to sell dresses, and I was out doing that, and the two men pulled up in a vehicle, and they happened to be Russian. So they like, okay, I'm gonna do a Russian accent. It's gonna probably be bad, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try it. So the one man he pulled up, and he was like, "Hello, I am very interested in your tent." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So he was like, "I'll give you $300 for it." I said, "All right." So that night, I had called my mom and told her. She was like, "You better not talk to them. They gonna traffic you." I almost lost my mind. I was laying in the floor. I said, "Mommy, ain't nobody trafficking me." I said, "I ain't gonna do right. I'm not gonna make it."
so they want to buy your tent.
They wanted to buy it.
Nah, nah. That sound like a setup. Where I come from, you don't open. Where we come
They
from, you
did.
don't
They
walk
did
up to.
drive up.
Yeah,
Yeah, they drove up on it.
you don't pull up on some random person offering to buy something unless they're advertising it. Like you had a sign saying tent for
Right,
sale,
I
that would be a
didn't. I
tent.
didn't. Yeah, that's what made it so crazy.
Check it. Send your friend request.
All
Chocolates.
right, bet. As soon my phone is charging, so as soon as I
Uh,
see it, I'm gonna pop it. I'll do it.
It's
Thank
like
you,
selling a
Hassan.
house. It's like selling a house. You see the sign that says house for sale? Yep. Makes more sense that way. But you come up randomly offering to buy some off somebody, no. Something wrong
He
with that.
did. It was so wild. Like it just randomly. I'm out there, setting up. Well, I was in the middle of it, and because I was getting ready to take it down, and so these dudes pull up. Like it was just wild experiences, and so those type of things I share because like maybe somebody else did. Maybe somebody else did it too. Oh, thank you so much. Hold on real quick, y'all. We have Mo to the stage. Hello, Mo.
Hey,
How you
how are
doing,
you?
sweetheart? Happy New
Long time
Year.
no see, Mo.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Yeah.
How are
hey, how
Hey.
you doing, Mo?
How you doing? Where y'all been hiding
hanging
at, by the
in?
way?
I had to take care of my health. I had to really get some stuff taken care of. So
Yeah.
now I'm I'm slowly coming
By
back.
the way, how
And
is that
then
cabin? How is that cabin or whatever you're trying to build over the summer going?
I got it up. I had a roof.
I
The
didn't
wind
see it on
blew it.
Instagram, but
The
then
wind
again,
blew it down. I wasn't showing y'all that so y'all could clown me. I know what to do
the wind
now.
blew it down. Goddamn.
And the wind, it was cool. There was a storm and it made it to up to 22 miles per hour. And what I had built stayed. But once it got up to 40 miles per hour, it just took it down. So
Puffed and puffed and blew your house in.
it blew the wolf came and blew my house down, y'all. Y'all gotta help
Dang.
me.
I guess that wood wasn't strong enough.
You know what? I think, like I said, I gotta get tools and some stuff. So here's what ended up happening. So I'm at my sister's and my brother's spot, and they next door to them they have a community kind of open restaurant area. And so I made arrangements. We're going to do a fundraiser. So it's going to be get a meal, give a meal. So when you buy one of our dinners, then, a portion of that goes to a fee and somebody else. So when I start that on the 8th, I'll be live streaming that on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. But I'm gonna put more stuff out about it. It's just, it's a process. I'm getting back into the groove.
That's wonderful. Like, no, that's really beautiful. The fact that
Oh,
money's
thanks.
gonna go, and then you're also gonna be like showing this and everything.
Mhm.
Like, I think I've told you this before, but I think that you have something really unique that would make it so that if you turned YouTube sort of into a job, I know that you would have like a really dedicated following. You're
Oh wow,
really
thank you.
likable. You've got a great personality. Like you have all the things that pull people in. But the most important thing was what you were just talking about with like helping others. And
Hmm.
so, combining those things, like, yeah, no, I really think that you should
Thanks,
uh,
Mo.
go forward with this as much as possible.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna be the fundraiser still is going like it goes toward the same things that I've been discussing.
Yeah.
In the first greenhouse, we're doing aeroponics there, so finishing that up, getting that tight, because I want to have a harvest in February. um and then fixing up my cottage, getting it so because once the all four are done and I'm in full swing, I want to hire someone to stay there because I want to buy some other property and do some other things.
What state are you in, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I'm in Arizona.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna be like, well, if you're, near here, I could
Where you
help.
at? Where's near here?
Like Maryland, DC area.
Oh yeah, I used to live there. That's so I lived in
Shut up.
Ashburn.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious. I was
Oh my
living with my sister. Yeah, my older sister. She lived down there. I really enjoyed it. Being a politic head and being so close to that.
Oh, yeah.
I was
But
in
they
love and yeah.
they buy up all of the houses
But
and
it's
make it
so
a
expensive. Yeah, it's
yeah.
too expensive. That's crazy. And it was too closed in. I think growing up in the city, growing up in small places, things like that. I'm that's why I bought the property because I want to just stretch out and do what I want. And
Yeah.
but like I said, I think earlier when we was talking about nice people speaking up,
Mhm.
nice people being a little more aggressive with life. Because I think what ends up happening is that all the baloney and the fear and the let me keep you confused, let me get you somebody to hate today, you know, all of those things are coming because we got information coming to us out the wazoo in a moment's time, and we're trying to process, and that has long term effect. How can you process all the stuff that we take in every day? Especially if you're on Instagram or YouTube or Snapchat or whatever, we're on there all the time. These things don't close 24 hours a day. So I think that, and to what you said, and again, I sincerely appreciate that.
Mm.
My thing is, I want to help people
Mhm.
make money and have a
Mhm.
good time. Like it, it's a very simple formula.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I am not trying to build the Taj Mahal. Like I don't
Right.
get.
Right. You're just trying to like create
Yeah,
your
people get so
good thing.
crazy about it though. They get
Yeah.
so nuts about it. And you're like, I want to do it even more. Thank you. Please tell me it's a scam. Thank you. Yeah,
Wait.
tell me,
Wait a minute.
tell me I'm crazy. You know, like,
People are saying that to you? That's
oh
so
honey, that was last
stupid.
year. That was like a year
That's
ago.
so dumb. Oh my god, they say that you're
Listen,
scamming people because
I have heard it
oh,
all. I've been told I'm a separatist, that I am trying to be a man in some way. There's
wait.
always that little dig in there. Like,
Oh my god.
what if I want to, and I will tell you this, Mo. I do have understanding of why men say that. Because again, in this society we're taught that men are the providers. Even if they're not. Women give their men money when they go out so that he can pay for things. We know that. That's something that has happened to people.
Yeah.
Not to
Hello,
me.
Lord Spike Protein. Maybe not to you, but someone else. That's all I'm saying.
I get
Thank
it.
you for coming. Thank you for coming. Happy holiday and happy new year.
Oh, I'm
Um
so sorry. Happy New Year to everybody here. Happy
Happy New Year,
2025.
can't rain. I'm excited. 2025. But anyway, I want to see better for people.
Yeah.
And I promise myself that I will never allow again someone to steal my peace. If
Yeah.
you don't want to be a part, and you don't like me, or you don't I don't care. Go to sleep. Take a pill. Call the complaint department. You know what I'm saying? What can I do about you not liking me? What
Right.
are we,
Like
12?
the
Like
whole
what the
like
hell? What are we,
what is it
12?
like I only fuck with people that fuck with me or whatever. You know,
Yes,
is
that's
that
it.
the
We're
thing? Yeah.
tribal. We're socially tribal. So just like now, right? You guys are
Yeah.
my tribe in YouTube, right? The people
Yeah.
that I've now connected with. That's a tribe.
Yeah. Your
So it
vibe attracts your tribe.
right.
Yeah.
If I want to go
Like
out
that's
here
exactly how
and
you are.
it just that's it. Like having fun, having a good time. People get upset when I say that. Like I was on a live the other day and I was like, somebody said something about fearing people.
Mhm.
No. I don't want to misquote it. So what it ended up being, I came in late and they were talking about fearing your partner. Do you
Mhm.
fear them, or do you have fear for them in some way? Right.
Mhm.
And I said, women and girls have been taught to fear men forever, to keep one eye open, to not trust fully.
Yeah.
We've learned it. Our mothers, our
Yeah.
grandmothers, our aunts, even our uncles telling us don't trust a man. So then
Yeah.
of course
Fear them
there's
like that.
fear.
Damn.
Fear, right? Fear of you hurting me, fear of you cheating on me, fear of you disrespecting me,
Wow.
fear of you not being a good father, not being a husband, fear of you not being a provider. Let's talk about those things instead of this surface baloney.
Right.
You
And
can
it's funny because men are taught the opposite when it comes to women. They're all sugar and spice and everything nice, and
exactly.
you should be nice to her and everything.
And you
Think about
know what?
it,
Who
get over
set that up?
I have to completely disagree with you on that because I mean, like, if you're on YouTube, you hear all the time how men talk about women on here, like that all
Oh,
they
we talking
want
about
is your
being raised.
money.
When you're a little girl, when you're a little kid, all the books, all the things. If a boy is chasing you and he hits you, oh, he like you. We have
Right. Like, how
entered.
messed up is that?
We have
Ugh.
intertwined a lot of
y'all be
dysfunctional
hitting us.
things.
What the fuck?
We're children, not
That's my point. We're just kids.
dating. Right. But here's the problem: adults forget that or pretend to, and then they
Mm.
instill things that make no sense, and then they are surprised why this next set of humans are on something different because what you did was some bullshit. Your parenting skills were trash. I mean, because they're human, they're flawed. That's it. And we
But
keep
I also think
replicating
there's
it. We replicate.
I, I think though that a lot of the reason why women and even men will try to instill those things into women, like sort of be afraid of men, is because like historically and just even right now, like
Hmm. It was
women
okay to
are,
beat your
yeah,
wife. Hmm.
yeah,
It was
and
okay.
women are the victim of all the things that I can't say on YouTube. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? All the time, even right now, like forever. And so women have been trying to like quiet, like we sort of have this secret language with each other. Like we can look at you in the
Hmm.
eyes to let you know there's a creepy guy near you. And
Right.
I could never have met you in my life. I will look at you, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly. I've done
Yeah.
it. Been there,
Yep.
done it.
Yep.
Seen women drunk
I
at the
have.
club. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have to know you. I'm like, somebody
Right.
need to get her. Where are your
A
friends?
taxi. Yep.
Yeah, let me help you out. Because again, it's not to say that women don't believe that every man is the same. That again
No,
is
no, no.
a male
What
statement.
about the
That
women that? What about the women
go
that be
ahead.
talking about all men are trash, all men ain't shit? What about those women? I hear
Those
that
They
one.
don't
women,
need
those women. Hold on, I'm gonna say this. Here's
Mm-hmm.
how I feel about that, sir. Those women are agents of chaos, just like the manosphere, agents of chaos.
Well said. Well said.
Thank
Well,
you.
I think the whole like men are trash thing was kind of like the all cops are bad thing when it
Hmm.
really is all cops are bastardized. It's not all cops are bad. There are
Yeah, you got to look
assigned
at the
cops at
system.
birth. Yeah. And like if you're gonna have police, you need to have police from that community in that community, not from outside communities that don't know
I
whatever. That's a
do.
whole
I
other thing.
No, no, no. I do agree with you. Well, here's where my fight comes in, where I say it is time for people who have that like-minded idealism to start building communities and us living among each other
Yeah.
instead of trying to us being together and comfortable. And I'm sorry, I do believe in that. I'm gonna get a gate. I got a gate already, but I want to get another one. And it's not because I feel so unsafe. It's just that I would be a fool to believe that something couldn't happen to me just like something couldn't happen to my neighbor. Like it
Right.
doesn't have to happen, but there's nothing wrong with being prepared and
Yeah.
self-aware. But
Yeah.
see, again, if we the same way we start to teach the indoctrination from the time they get to kindergarten, they started working with children, the stuff that we was teaching them babies, and you giving out, and they coloring and all this stuff stays with you, and you just get bigger. And if you're not processing it properly, it comes out to be the things that we see every day. So we know the examples. I just feel like it's time. I want to live somewhere where I feel safe, where I feel okay, where I know that ain't nobody just gonna show up and start wilding out.
Oh,
That's
then you gotta leave
why.
America.
No, 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 you don't. No, you don't. I
I know,
mean,
I'm kidding.
yeah, but I got to. I guess my thing is, and I do believe in that too. If I am trying to prepare myself, so if it ever got to that way,
Yeah,
this land don't belong to nobody. These is just names and power plays.
yeah.
This land will be here when
Mhm,
I'm not here,
mhm,
and the next set of humans will figure out what they do. But I
yeah,
feel like we wait so long because we're waiting for people to change that are never going to change. So why do that? We're wasting time. Let's just enjoy life. Let's help each other. We don't have
yeah,
to live the way someone else has dictated us to live. We're in someone else's dream when we're living in someone else's dreams. We're the homes, cars, chairs. Every human
mm,
creation has been made to either comfort or distract because they got scientists behind this. Like it there is a system behind the system, and we know it because Humans do it. Think about any time you've worked with a group of people. You always know who is who. That first week, you be like, they ain't gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna make it. We have those feelings, those twitches, those energies that tell us, and sometimes we like, I'm not gonna say that. That's wrong. No, the majority of the time you're probably right. And then you kick yourself in the head because you want to pretend like you didn't see it. And that's what our country does. Yes, I kicked you in the teeth. Yes, I took your dog. Yes, I burnt your home down. Yes, I relocated you. Yes, I'm raising prices. But you know what? You're an American. And I know you love it. And what do we do? What can we do? So it's either create your own path or you keep waiting for these people that could give two rats playing outside and what your life is like. I will benefit from the things that other human beings have created and then put my creation in there too. Just be an option. That's all I've ever wanted to be for people is an option. I'm not going to fix everybody. I don't believe that I'm superwoman. I mean, believe me, if I had superpowers, yo, bruh, what you think? They gonna try to put me away. You think they really want somebody like Superman, Batman flying around DC? Talk about we
Would
gonna
be.
go. Talk about we gonna get it. You want Aquaman at the ocean? Like, come on. Again, human creation, right? That's not. No one's ever seen that. There's no Mr. Mimosa as a Aquaman. Cause I'd have been fishing. You feel me? Like I'd have been going fishing if you could get you a man, get you a merman. Okay,
Merman.
a merman. Yeah,
What you gonna do with a man with a with a fishtail for a lower body?
his legs when he hit the sand, his legs show up.
Really?
Yeah, that's the mermaid myth. That's
I've
the
seen the
story.
Little Mermaid. I don't remember that to be
We ain't
true.
talking about no Little Mermaid. I'm talking about the real stories, the old school ones, the ones where them dudes was writing in ink. Like that's the type of stuff.
Okay.
They was writing it down, like for real, the people who was out there on the ships and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, they was like, oh, this is the siren. I think they was out there smoking. I'm gonna just keep it 100.
So when they came to land,
Something.
they had legs. Okay.
Yeah, the merman come when the merman show up, he had legs, and so we can date. You ain't never seen the movie Splash?
With what's his name? Tom Hanks. Yes,
Yeah.
I
See
seen bits of it.
her legs showed up when she had on water.
Okay, I gotta watch
See,
that again. The movie came out in what 1996. Man, I'm old. I was in middle
I was
school
a
now.
Hey, right, I was a kid. I was a kid. That
Yeah, I
movie
was in
came
middle
out.
school back then when that came
Yeah.
out.
We're not old. Cut that out, sir.
Okay, we're some old young people. Okay,
Nah, you as old as you feel, sir. How old do you feel? Do you feel old?
wait, I got a cramp in my back. So what does that mean?
You need to crack it. Go to the chiropractor.
What if I can't
Rub.
afford it? Okay, I'm
Go
ready
get
to
you some. Go get you some Epsom salt and go take a bath.
Oh,
Go get you some lavender then.
no. Okay, that'll work. That'll work.
Peppermint. Peppermint's good for your skin too. When you
Okay.
put it in the tub, peppermint, mint, good aromas. Get you some eucalyptus. That also too will help you. Like when you take a shower, get you some eucalyptus and wrap it around your shower head. Then when you take a shower, it's going to infuse you with eucalyptus in the bathroom. You're gonna be real fancy.
I remember that. I love it.
You're gonna be walking around, women gonna be falling out. He smell like eucalyptus. He from the earth, child.
Oh, yeah.
How was your new year, sir?
Yeah,
Did
it
you
was all
enjoy
right.
it?
I didn't do much of anything.
Yeah, you did. You survived.
Well, we all survived. Well, I guess some people didn't
Not
survive.
all of us. Not all of us. Not
Yep.
all of us.
Mhm.
If I get to see the sun tomorrow, there's a lot of people that ain't gonna see the sun tomorrow.
Yep, that's true too. That's true.
And so it is awesome that even on this level that people that you like and know, you be like, hey, how you doing? It would be the same way if we worked together or lived in the same neighborhood or something like that. You're going to, as Mo had put it, you will attract the type of people you want in your life. And for me, it's like, hey, come on. Let's just enjoy it. We got to make money. Let's enjoy making money. Let's enjoy helping people. And let's enjoy, taking vacations and having a good time. Other human beings created this stuff. It ain't like it came up out the ground. Cruises. The cruise tree started in 18. Like, what are we doing? It's almost like we create things to have fun and enjoy each other. And then try to, how you put that? Then we try to shame people who want to do those things or who do like luxury, so to speak, or want to go and do certain things like that. It's okay. I think a lot of it too is religious related.
Could be.
However, materialism again, not going nowhere. And I'm gonna tell you, baby, getting that yacht. I don't care what happens.
A yacht.
Yes, you want me? You want to take a ride on my yacht with me?
Yeah,
We'll have a
maybe.
whole we'll have a whole staff. They'll cook for us and we ain't gotta do nothing. Just sit
Sounds
there and
nice.
enjoy. Yes. Why not? Why not? Shoot for the nice stuff. I don't I guess being people, especially out here, they take it way too serious. And I'm really talking about strictly like our social space. These dudes and some of these ladies be taking it way too far.
Oh yeah, how? Maybe I've seen it before. Just asking.
You've seen it before where these conversations out here, the negativity, the
Mm,
vitriol, the pettiness. When I think about how we could have affected a whole part of YouTube by being a united front and talking about the things that we needed, how we could have grown each other's channels and things like that. It's happened on the other side.
mm,
So my plan is to just be as rebellious as I can be online and offline because I have the privilege to do so. I'm taking advantage.
could be.
hmm Because I mean, my life could have gone many different ways. I could have been married by now. Could have traveled. I could have left America. I thought about it. I thought about going to Canada at one point. Um, you know, like I said, life has so many different things, and within that life, it's created by the humans that are in it. And I want to create some good stuff. I want to enjoy it and be like, yes, life. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. We don't want to smile at each other. We don't want to laugh. We want to stab people's thoughts and make fun of folk and and
That's
and
not
say
cool.
crazy things about men and women when none of it has stopped babies being born right now. Nothing has stopped. Somebody somewhere is holding on to each other, whispering and sweaty as we speak. It ain't stopping nothing. It is just for you to vent and project because you don't know how to get your head together over whoever hurt you or whatever you went through. It's hard work. That's work.
Yep.
It's work. It is working with yourself when nobody else is around. Who are you? And for me, it was just important to be that person. From the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, I can control this. Cause like I was on a live yesterday, and they was like, "Well, don't tell your business if you don't want nobody to say anything or ask questions." I said, "You know what? If that was the case, that'd be one thing. I'm going off because you being disingenuous. You're not asking me for true clarification, true understanding, true anything, and I'm not wasting my time with it. So if I react to you crazy, that's my choice. You don't have to like it." You know what I mean? And it's like, if I agree with you, I'm gonna tell you. I don't have to like you to agree with you. I can give you your basic respect as a human being. That your thought matters. It has value. just not to me. That's it. Very simple. But I find that's very hard to find in people, especially relationship people, mates, men who swear up and down they want a loyal, loving, caring woman. Yet, if she is available, then do the things to get her.
Uh-huh.
But that's not what we want, is it? We need it quick. We need it over with. Girl, I told you I was a billionaire, dropped of draws.
What?
You heard it. You know it's true.
A billionaire? Really?
Why not? Why do I have to pick? Do I have to? Okay, a thousandaire.
Ain't about the money.
I'm a, I'm about. Yes, it is. It's always about the money. Money's always in there. Never. Come on now.
Well, so we can
You
afford things, maybe.
you are affording something. Did you eat? Did you pay for your
Yeah.
food? Okay.
Yes,
Did
we did.
Did you go to your job?
Mm-hmm.
And the job is created by who?
Men of the word. The ball,
Yeah,
the company.
right, exactly. Giving you opportunity to make money so that you can do the things in life that you want to do because they cost money. Unless you build it yourself. And even if you build it yourself, you still got to pay for the material.
Yep, that's true.
So no matter what,
That's why I say you need money to make money.
right? I think people at certain social classes, as I understand it, because again, I come from both sides. My father was materialistic. My mother just liked nice things, but she wasn't like she didn't have to have it. Right. If she could get it, she would get it. But if not, it's okay. She'd be willing to sacrifice. My father, no. If it was something he wanted, he bought it and that was it. Until my mother gave him the side eye. But anyway, what
Damn.
that what that turns into again is not having a even keel within your relationship. Why not find somebody that's like you? Why are you trying to look for the opposite?
That's all
And
that's out there.
no, it's not. No, it's not. That can't be the case because again, people are getting married right now. People
I
are
didn't say.
being proposing. People
I
still do,
never.
even if you don't see it, they still doing it.
I
But
don't know.
some chocolate.
My little,
My bad. Some
Go
people
ahead.
say they get bored. That's why they want to find the opposite of them. Because if they're the same, you know,
I
like the same.
okay,
Yeah,
I'll give you
my
an
little
example.
cousin just got married last year. I think this past March or whatever. So I know it's
Uh,
happening.
right.
I'm not
So I'll
saying
say
marriages. I'm sorry to cut you off, but marriages
no,
are
no,
more
no,
or less.
please.
Yeah, marriages are more or less on life support. They're not happening at the higher rate that they used to happen 40, 50, 60 years ago, especially
Would
in our
you
culture.
would you like to know why?
I don't. Well, I can name one reason. Number one, allowing women to allow women in the workplace. That may be a contributing
No,
factor. Number two, no fault divorces, and number three,
no,
sexual liberation. Yep, there you go.
no, no. I disagree with you.
Okay, then explain, please.
I'm happy to. When people were living in the city and after World War II,
Uh huh.
right? They started making money because America was poor, right?
It
It
was
wasn't just it
Great
wasn't just like
Depression.
20 years ago, right? So we talking about the 50s. I'm cool. That's as far as I'm going. We ain't going back to slavery. I don't do that. What
I
I
mean,
will say is that again, just like we had just said, the spider web of information. Let's be honest. We were indoctrinated to believe I don't want a relationship like my grandparents.
why?
They
Okay,
just
was it a good
just
one?
no, it wasn't.
Oh,
It wasn't. So my experience with that is going to be different from somebody who saw something that was positive, right?
mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that one is that if you want your life to be like that, I'm all for it. If you want to be a Stepford wife, I could care less. If you as a woman, I just worry about is your mental good? Are you happy? Are you getting what you need out of the relationship? Is it being reciprocated? Does he care about you? Does he respect you? Does he trust you? These things are necessary for any strong long-term relationships. But these people were getting married out of survival. A woman couldn't do shit. Even in the 50s, she was limited. So either you had to get married or you live with your daddy.
Okay.
You was considered, if at the age of 25, you were considered an old maid
So
if you hadn't
chocolate.
gotten
One
married,
better.
right?
Did you know that in China, if you're not married at 30, you're considered a leftover woman? Yep.
Yeah. But
No,
again,
no, no.
it's a
Is it,
human
are you trying?
construct.
Are you trying to
That's it.
say? My bad. Are you
Go
trying to
ahead, man.
say what worked for your grandparents is not gonna work for you, or like in
Right.
general?
Not in general. I would never say that in general. That's why I really truly don't like doing that. I just like to give the example of everybody's path is different but similar, right? You have either you do have an experience with parents or not, grandparents. Some people come from big families, some don't. Only children, like, come on, we can see this. We have the information and we see how, if a person is treated a particular way, what that can look like later on. We're learning all these things, yet we do not bring that into our relationships. We still like to pretend like we read in each other's minds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna know how you. I don't know how you feel because you close your eyes. You should know how I feel. I'm your man. Listen, I told you, I meant it. These are true stories. And I had a man pretend to have a seizure and throw himself out of a vehicle.
Yeah, you told me about that.
I did. So my view, my perspective is just, I think I've earned the right because it's a little skewed. And the reason I say that is because I've gone on wonderful dates. Shout out to the dudes that took me on great first dates, right? But we didn't have chemistry, or it didn't fit as we learned about each other in those few hours. Okay, we're not gonna waste each other's time and move on. What I don't like is, like, we're always on this Cinderella shit where we want to take a shoe that don't fit and put it on somebody big ass foot. Oh, it's gonna work. Just give me a minute. Stay with me, baby.
Yeah, and
There
that's
are
funny.
that is too many people in the world. Come on.
Yeah,
And
and
if
it's
you ain't
funny.
found your one here, get your passport and go. You ain't got to talk about
Bro,
nobody. You ain't got to talk about nobody. Just go. Maybe it is somebody across the world that is your soulmate. Maybe it is another culture you're looking for. If you're willing, and if you're not afraid to go and really find out who you are. But when you pretend and you do the same thing your mama did, your sister did, your friend, I didn't want that. The women in my family all had children very early in life. I
how are
don't
we
have it.
talking?
We talking 14. We talking
What
12.
the fuck? Oh my god.
My grandmother was young. My grandmother was 15 and my grandfather was 21. He was in World War II. But
So
that's how
your
they did
grandma,
it.
so your teenage grandma got with your already legally adult grandfather.
Yes, sir. That
Is that a
happened a lot.
statutory right? I'm sure statutory laws existed back then too.
No, only if it was somebody you knew. They weren't gonna press it. Young girls being old men's wives is nothing new.
In this culture, no, no,
Yeah,
but in other in
in
other
black,
cultures,
no, in black culture that is not new.
I hear about this stuff in other cultures like the Middle East, maybe Brazil. But
No, it's no. Yes, here. That is because black folks keep secrets and we keep them well.
wow.
Some of us go to the grave not telling you that your uncle is your daddy. Okay.
No, no, wait.
So
Stuff like that does exist in the South, bro.
yeah,
I've heard.
it exists everywhere. Okay, let's just be honest. It exists everywhere. Young men and older men and younger women. It's millennia. It is in history. If you read the ages of these girls and the dudes that was getting married, even in the Bible, even in stories in the Quran and different things, you could find out that having a young wife was mainly for two reasons: two, for lineage, for lineage and to control. That's the easiest thing to do is get someone young enough that you can still mold their mind. If your mind is not fully grown by the time you turn 25, your brain, like the meat, all that is fully grown. And that's for men and women both.
Yep.
But go 10 years back. I'm 15 years old. And so you have men who will marry women today, girls, because they call them women, right? Have you ever noticed that? Like when they talk about girls that are around 16, 17, they're women all of a sudden. But
Mm,
then want to turn around and say, well, you shouldn't want to do that. But we live in a country that has sexualized young women for as long as I can remember.
since the
On
90s,
television.
2000s.
Nah, earlier than that. Have you ever seen there's an old movie. Oh, I mean this movie. Oh, Brooke Shields was a
Heard
little
of it.
girl. Yeah. And that was an adult movie about two kids being stranded on an island doing adult things. They had a baby.
Wow.
And this was in the movie theaters. And we can't lie and say media doesn't impact our social standings. Like, come on. The things we see, the things we read, the things we learn, they all have some type of impact. Maybe small, micro, but the truth is the truth. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
Let,
there's.
let let's be honest with each other. Like, if you really want to be honest, you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be nasty about it.
Mhm.
Look, my father was 10 years older than my mother. She was 19.
Well,
I
at
mean,
least you.
out the box. I don't no. If your brain is not fully grown till 25, now there are some people who are just talented and young and I've met them. I've met young people who got a plan. That's what they want. Fine. But when you have someone older coming in and their intent is to mold you into what they want. And see, that's another thing too, sir.
We
These
call
things,
that controlling.
well, it was and it still is. I'm a person with thoughts and all that. You're talking about, and a lot of the men out here talking about an era where women weren't allowed to have their own thoughts. They couldn't step outside of, and you can clearly see it even within our counterparts' media, their television, their movies, their books. Women to be submissive to their husbands, women to trust the leadership of their husbands. I'm not knocking any of this. What I'm saying is, if it's not for you, though, don't do it. But you're talking about a time where there were no choices. Women could not do anything else but get married to have a life because they
Yes.
had you allotment for teachers. Okay, you could be a teacher. And that's why the teachers was usually older women, widows, and this has been all streamlined from the puritanical and puritanical things that started this country. Their ancestors are still here, just like we are. Like,
Wow.
I don't get why we
So,
don't see this is all in design. Like,
so back in the day, people got married for the sake of survival. So we've gone from getting married for survival to just getting married for convenience.
no, we still have people who could marry for convenience.
Yeah,
Do
but
you
I'm
have
just
you ever heard of lavender marriages?
yes, but what is that?
It is a straight woman marrying a not straight man.
Who the fuck? So a straight woman getting with a homos. I don't want to say the word. DD man. Just put like that. A DD man.
Don't put a person who likes the same sex. I mean, come on now, hustler. Come on,
Okay.
stop
That's
it.
I wouldn't sign on for that. I'm sorry. No, no
Well,
disrespect.
no, but it is not about you. It's about women feeling like that they cannot be with the men, the certain type of American men today because lack of empathy, lack of compassion, lack of trust and transparency. And I'm just speaking for women at this moment. I'm not a man. I think I know how I would be if I was a dude, but I'm not a man. I don't want to be. I'm not jealous. Y'all got it. I just believe that when this is why certain men will get called, certain, not all, but certain men that have a thought process of um being a certain type of way for a woman, men get together and bully the dude out of doing that. Who are y'all to tell another person how to treat this person that they want to be with? If this man wants to spend money, if he want to take her on trips, why y'all always pocket watching? Men have been spending money on women since millennia.
Yeah.
Why do we pretend like this is all brand new? Oh Lord,
But
it's
then
brand
you got
new.
you got them shady gold diggers that take advantage of this
So
narrative.
what? You think they
The man's
knew?
job
Gold
to do
diggers
that.
ain't new. Gold diggers ain't new. Where do you think you get stories like, okay, think about this. Think about how as kids, right? We grew up with the story of a Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
The stepmother took the dad out so that she could have what he had. And that's why she treated Cinderella and kept her, because she couldn't have all of that without her being there. So
Yeah.
if you are in a relationship and you don't see the signs, or you are so desperate to please and be with this person, man or woman, because women spend money on men too. Now, it may not be as frequent, but there are women who do, and they're comfortable doing it and they don't have a problem. And I think that's why, for me, and I'll say this and y'all got it, I think that's another reason I want to stay single. I do not want to date until my bank account is right, because I do not want it to be about money.
But
No, 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 stop.
that
Listen.
takes years. I'm just
No, it
saying.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because you don't know what works for me. You assuming. You assuming.
I'm
Because
just being real.
I didn't give you a number. I said
I don't want no number.
I do not want my relationship. The focus is that he gotta jump in and think he gotta be super black
Mm,
and do all these things. I want your mind. I want your time.
yeah, but
I
my
want
thing
you.
is,
I want to get to know you. I want to be your friend. I want to go on trips. I want to do things. So I know I got to me the type of man that is in a position to do that too.
exactly. But I don't believe in that. Waiting till you get your money right then, start dating.
Why
That
not?
takes.
Why not?
Well, I mean, get yourself right, but don't wait
It
until
costs.
don't
It
wait till
costs
you get
money.
until
It
you get a
costs money to
freaking.
date.
I know it costs money to date, but I don't believe in all this. Get your life together first, then go look for a woman. Because by that
You
time you're
gonna
too
help
old.
me? Listen. Here's the
We
thing.
don't.
But if
Us
I
men don't
go
just
out,
pick you
wait,
a
wait,
30 to
wait.
35
Hold
something.
on. Hold
Am I
on,
right,
Alfred.
Hassan?
If I go out here because I need money,
Yep.
right, and working ain't enough, and I go and find me a man, a husband, a boyfriend that's all about helping me with giving me money, now I'm a gold digger. But if I say to you right now, let me get my money right, so then I'm available mentally and physically to you for us to date. And I don't think men hear that. I'm saying that so I can give you more of my time. I don't want to be
We don't
poor
hear
and
that.
struggling and being with you. Like, that's not, it's going to cause issue. I don't want that.
Yeah. We don't hear that too often. Just saying.
Well, I'm a hear that's why I said nice people need to get loud. I have a voice and I'm gonna say it, because there's other there's other representations of women, especially black women. We are out here, just like there's certain type of black men, there's certain type of black women, we call ourselves all type of different titles and all those type of things. And why not look for someone that's into the shit that you into? Because I'm sorry, if I want to go out of town and you keep telling me you don't want to go, eventually I'm not gonna come back. Like, your ass
Yeah.
can stay where you at. I don't want to live my life like that. And see, the reason I say that to you is because I've watched it. I never saw my father take my mother on a vacation. We've been on vacations a few times in life. I've been to the Atlantic Ocean, Myrtle Beach, you know, when he
I'm
just,
talking about family
decided
vacation.
to jump around. I lived in Cleveland, Columbus, Virginia, West Virginia. I've been up and down the seaboard.
Mhm.
However, I never saw that. I never saw my father do these things for my mother. My mother worked.
That's probably why they were too busy working. I don't know. Who knows?
No, no, no. My father did not work, sir.
What?
Hmm.
I don't judge anybody because everybody's
It's fine.
situation is different. I
I
don't
said
judge
it,
anybody,
but
but
you
I
are
can't see.
judging, but it's a level of judgment. It's okay. We all judge. It's all right. Just say what's on your mind.
Okay, well, I'm trying not to judge, but
It's
I
okay.
don't know.
Well,
A man that's not working and the wife is working, that just seems too emasculating in my opinion. But maybe that's just
yeah,
me. Hassan, you feel the same way?
Yeah, yeah. But what? But did you? No, that was your grandfather. Never mind. Your
yeah, that was
grandfather
my
was
friend.
from World War II. Was your
Yeah,
dad a veteran or no?
yeah. My dad was a vet. He was in Vietnam.
Okay,
Salute
so
to the vets. I'm a
so
vet too.
So I
did he
realized.
did he get
Oh, go ahead.
shot? My bad. Did he get shot? Did he get wounded? Maybe that's why.
Oh well, I know that was part of it. I know that was part of it.
Okay, makes sense.
Um, my father did not truly take advantage of what I mean. Of course, that was in the 90s, late 80s, 90s type thing. Um, you know, I was unfortunately raised around a person who did not want to tell the truth about who they were. My father wanted to be this one person, and instead of, fighting to be himself and being a father and being a husband and taking care of his other kids, for a matter of fact. But I also got the opportunity with my grandfather to see what stability looked like. My grandfather, after World War II, with my grandmother had 10 children for him. Um, my grandfather worked two jobs. They bought a house and he raised all his kids in there. And he stayed with my grandmother and they stayed together. And that's awesome. But I'm going to tell you something that broke my heart right before my grandfather passed away. He said to
Rest in
me,
peace.
Rest in peace.
I had brought somebody to come up with us. We was buying a car, so he was gonna help drive it back. We had two vehicles, so he was gonna help drive. So at the time, me and him was dating, and so my grandfather saw us sitting down. We was like sitting in like my grandparents had that kind of. It was a room off the kitchen that was kind of like a patio, but you had to go downstairs, right, and go sit on the couch or whatever, and you could see outside. It was really nice, screened in porch type thing. But so we're sitting there and it was kind of chilly. So we sitting there under the blanket, da, 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 and I see my grandfather and the look on his face. So I was like, hold on, let me see what my grandfather wants. So I go upstairs. I asked My grandfather asked me, he said, do you love him? I said, nah, we dating. We cool. Nothing. It ain't like that, Papa. And he said, I'm gonna tell you something. Always make sure that he loves you more than you love him. And I looked at him and I looked in his eyes and it broke my heart because I don't think he ever believed my grandmother loved him. Like she stayed with him out of convenience. She didn't want to do anything else. She wanted to get away from her situation. So that's what it was. And the sad thing about it is, as they got older, more and more of that came out in her. It was almost like she was ready for him. Go, I'm ready because I'm going to leave and I'm going to go to California. She had a whole plan. But
Mm.
um it hurt me. It hurt me because it's like I felt exactly what he meant. And I don't want that. I don't want to spend 50 years with someone and after that feel like this person never loved me. Why do you think a lot of old people been getting divorced? There was a surge in that, especially around even before COVID. If people could do relationships so well, why did the divorce rate go up during the pandemic? And I had a theory. We live in a society that keeps us busy. Go to work, go to school, strive for something, do something, be something in your life. Go to the gym, go here, go there, do this, do that, right? So if you live or marry with somebody and you have a schedule and they have a schedule, You're not together 24 hours a day. But see, when COVID hit, no one had a choice. And sadly, uh, domestic violence went up, divorces went up, breakups. And that's the thing. Like, people, if you don't know yourself and you don't know your partner, why are you in a relationship? For other reasons. Love is what you want it to be. To me, I think when we talk about love, I'm talking about something that's ever moving and evolving like the earth. Sometimes it's going to be stormy. Sometimes it may not be there. It may be weak. It may need attending to. And that is work. Is to empathize and try to give yourself grace to understand the person you with. And I ask people questions all the time. I love doing that. And I'll say, what are 3 traits, gentlemen, that you look for in a woman? Traits, not our outside. You all, everybody got
Yeah,
an outside preference, okay?
I
We
can
all
name.
look at each other.
Yeah, I can name 3.
Go ahead, sir.
Loyalty. I'm gonna say loyalty, honesty, and traditionalism. It's more than
Okay,
that, but you only said 3. So that's all I'm gonna give you.
that's fine. Hassan.
I agree with what Hustler said.
Okay.
Three.
Well, you can list 3 of your own because she said she only wanted 3 out of her.
No, I did. Thank you for answering. I just laughed because y'all funny.
Well,
But
Well,
okay. If I have to be my own 3, my way, respectable woman, a
mhm,
clean woman, just be,
mhm.
and yeah, just because if she respects you, then you don't have to. Everything will follow in line after that.
Okay,
But
okay.
that's up to the man. I don't blame the woman because every woman is gonna test her man. Because this
No, no. See,
no
that's
no
the
no
stuff.
define test them.
We're not
no
testing. Don't do
no
it.
no. What I mean, let me try to
They,
explain the best way I can.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Like to test him, like to see if she's willing to keep respecting, because if I fuck it up and she disrespects me, then the relationship is over with. It's done with. She will she will do everything. She will cheat on purpose. Hell, she might even end up the relationship. So it's up to the man to keep his respect.
well,
And for the woman, and you said like the grandpa, make sure he loves you. I agree with that. Make sure the woman needs to make sure the man really loves her. If he really loves her, he will do anything for her. The man needs to make sure the woman respects him first. Then everything will fall in line after. And the same thing, the opposite. If the woman knows that man loves her, then everything will fall in line. The
yeah.
respect and all that.
Now let me say this: any female that wants to test her man by cheating and doing everything wrong, that's a female you don't need to be dealing with. Plain and simple. Same thing with a man. Ladies, if you're dealing with a man that's testing your loyalty, testing your patience by cheating and fucking around, that's the one you should be dealing
Hey,
with.
what are you saying, sir? Yeesh. No, I'm just playing. You got it. I was just playing.
Those are
Hey,
those are
guy.
not the kind of people we need to deal with. Testers, we don't deal with them kind of people. I
Well,
had a
you
chick tell
know,
me she used to test men, and now she wonder why she's in the shape she's in now. She's 33, 34, single, no kids, don't have anybody. I said she said she had a history of testing men in the same way Hassan just described. I'm like, why?
well, at least she is
Why?
self-aware. Hold on.
I give her credit
There's
for that. Okay.
there's always, like I just told you, we have been given bad information about each other, right? Men are taught that women will lie to you and take your money and do these awful things to you. You can't be treated nice. If she treats you too nice, my ex, I'll use myself because I ain't even speaking in general. My ex told me, so here's what I thought was the right thing to do. If I decide we're gonna have a relationship and then I just, we decide to go to the next level because we waited, we wanted to get to know each other first. And then we ended up living together. First time ever I did that with a man, like that. And so, he worked his schedule, I worked my schedule. I'm a very romantic person. I am a hopeless, sickeningly hopeless romantic. Might not seem like it, but I am. And when I'm with someone, I want them to know that. So I would do the whole thing. Like I cook breakfast. I got on the fuzzy heels, hair, makeup. I'm looking beautiful, smelling good, showered, clean, ready. And I would cater to him because I enjoyed it. But do you know what he called me? He gonna call me Obama. Like I'm campaigning. Is that what you think I'm doing?
Well, you are well, you
Wow.
are a political head, so I'll give you that.
Wow. I'm just trying to treat you good. And okay. Well, then
I wouldn't
so
go that far, but you are a political head.
that
Damn.
has nothing to do with.
But hey,
Uh,
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
salute, great show. Have a good
Yes.
night.
You too. Thank you, Hassan. Thank you so much
Later,
for
later,
coming.
hustle, salute.
All
so
right
look,
now.
I finna hop off in a little bit too, but I got time.
Yeah. I wanted to, I'm testing it out because I'm streaming on Instagram and on here and I want to, see how it works. And
Yeah,
then I'll be doing kind of like sporadic lives until the 8th, and then I'm a live stream. We're doing a fundraiser.
cool.
Give a meal, get a meal, give a meal. So I'm making dinners. And so when you buy one, a portion of that goes
Cooking
toward
with
making
Shakira.
sure. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. I'll show you. All right, I say that then. I'm be like, cooking with chocolate. You ready?
Cook me a chocolate cake. Then we'll call it even.
Ooh, I should make a chocolate cake. That sounds
Or
bomb.
or it could be what they call that, the vanilla on the outside, but the chocolate on the inside kind of cake.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Do you like Boston cream pie?
I never tried that.
You should try it. Like, just go to the deli and go get like the slices, or they'll even let you. I don't know what grocery store you go to, but they'll let you taste it, like give you a sample. It's
I
so
know what
good.
you're talking about. They get them free samples at my grocery store.
Well, have
Every
you ever had any leche before? Like,
lychee,
yeah, have you ever had that?
what does it look like?
It's like a cake, but it's a little more spongy. It's so good. It's made with milk and
Oh,
all
that
that.
cake.
Yeah.
Okay, I did. Yes, I had that before. I
And
think it was
Boston,
a lemon flavor. I
yeah,
think it's lemon flavored.
Boston cream pie kind of has that consistency, but it has mint chocolate as well. Ugh, it's so good. I'm sorry, it's so good. I like
It is.
food. I
Okay.
enjoy. I like to enjoy what I enjoy. So
Ain't
yeah,
no rush with that.
but
Yeah,
thank you so much for
got a
coming up.
got
I
myself a new
appreciate it.
laptop for Christmas. I'll be using this laptop to do my streams from now
All
on.
right. I see you out here. And when I can come and support, I got you.
All right, all right. I had to
Okay.
cancel my New Year's Eve stream because something came up. I just wasn't in the mood to do it, but
And that's okay, but you made it. You here. We made it to 2025. So let's tear it up.
you're damn right. I'll get back into it.
I
Hustler and
bet.
Muscular is here to stay.
Huh?
Hustler and Muscular is here to stay.
All right now, bet.
Take care,
I,
my girl. Take care.
you too. You too. Good night. Well, little kids, I think it's time for me to wrap it up. It's nice to dip my toes in the pool. I will be back. I'm building up the frequency, so please, y'all been so patient with me. Just hang on a little longer, and I'll have more consistency for y'all. But we got a few things I gotta take care of and move on so we can get to there. So I got mad love for everyone, and I so appreciate the long term support. I have been out here for a minute. When he said it, I was like, "Why you make it sound like I'm out here on the stroll? What is that?" I just okay, but anyway, I wish you guys nothing but the best. I appreciate it. I hope everything came out clear. I'll do this again, probably sometime tomorrow because I want to keep testing it and seeing, how I want to set this up. Yes. Well, if I tell y'all, you'll be like, "Oh no." So two things happened. My roof caved in on my house, on my property, because I wasn't able to get the rest of my material as fast as I needed to. But prior to that, when it happened, I was in the hospital. So I've been slowly kind of coming back to what I need to do. I've been doing a lot of things offline. So that's why I said I'm excited about the 8th. So I'll post. But you know what I will tell you, 2024 was rough. But I will say this: I accomplished the things I needed to accomplish, and I'm so proud of my sister and my brother and the things that they were able to accomplish throughout. We went through a lot. We went through a lot. These past 3 years have kicked my butt. I can't even lie about it. But I'm slowly recovering, and my support system is getting better, and the people that I'm having in my life are better. And so that's it. And I want to share that with you guys. You know. Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't go. I can't go into that story. Oh wait, I don't know if I told y'all. I was in a 6 week. I was in a 6 week relationship. I think. I guess that would be. But you know what, Bougie and Mo has said that I'm gonna do that. What I want to do is that when I go live next time, I am gonna ask a favor for you guys to join my other channel. It's called Chronically Ill with Shakira Janae. But I'll probably just put Chronically Ill with Chocolate so people remember. Bougie said hello, you guys. They wave, tell her hello, hello. Um, and so I don't even know what I just lost it. But anyway, I'm gonna just change it and say with chocolate. And that's where I'm gonna be a lot looser with my conversations. And so I'll put the link in next time I go live. And if you guys don't mind joining it, and we'll be streaming from there too. Because Chocolate Earth is what it is. Chocolate Earth Foundation is about building, creating, and assisting people. And I want that to be separate from my other opinions. So, and plus I want to have fun. So I think this will be a lot better for me. I really truly like to laugh. I don't want to argue and debate all the time. So just to get to share that other side of me. And I know it's a lot of funny folks on here. So yeah. I hope y'all have a good night, Lord. Y'all want me to give you some Aaron Neville? The touch of cotton. The cotton of our lives. Does that work? I gave y'all a little bit of that. But remember the man with the dimple on his head. Not dimple, but the mole, right? Who child I've been through too much. That's why I just want to smile, have a good time, and just enjoy life. And this is a part of it too. I miss being out here, miss having conversations, meeting different people. And so yeah, thank you for wanting to continue to be on the journey with me. I truly appreciate that. I'm gonna have to do better because I've done Instagram videos. I don't even know if they're still there because I know they delete them after 30 days. But I don't be wanting to post them, so I guess I gotta archive them. But I got mad pictures and video and yeah, the Neville brothers. Did I get it, Bougie? Did I hit it? Did I hit the note right? I'm so serious. Wow, man. I can't believe I made it to stream on YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, Bougie. That's my girl. I'm telling you. All right, now I'm going to say goodnight. We did 2 hours, because also, too, I'm trying to get my viewing hours back up. Not that they've gone down. I mean, just go ahead and get them out the way. So that's why I said a lot of stuff might be random. Um, but I am going to push for the Chocolate Earth to y'all to come on over to Chronically Ill too, and that's where we can really kick back and get it. This is my foundation page, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Um, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get real political. This is crazy, and I don't want to do it on here. I want this to be separate because I don't want chocolate earths associated with being any political party. I have my opinion just like everybody else, and but I feel like I should do it somewhere else. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm done talking. My mouth dry. I'm get some water. Thank y'all for coming in. Shout out to the Instagram people. I'm learning that, so I don't think I can post from StreamYard. So if you was in there, thank you so much. Um, you know, and for those who don't know me and are new to my channel, YouTube channel, I'm about community building. But when I mean that, I'm talking infrastructure. The social construct will change. Think about it. A person, they'll change. But I want to feed people, grow food, and help people and give them opportunities, as well as, provide for my family. So, y'all have a great night, and I'll see you again. Take care. Much love. Bye bye. Listen, why it's taking me so long to cancel? I might as well say something. Okay, good night. Uh, all right, we out.